Here's a video that was not requested, but for those of you who absolutely have no idea how to sew, over the weekend, and often I see people with their pant legs just way too long. It's dragging in the dirt. You don't know how to sew, or maybe you even just like it that way. But for those of you who would like your pants hem, I'm going to show you an easy way to do it. So you need a hand sewing needle. I've also noticed is quite a few people don't know the difference between a hand needle and a sewing machine needle, which is understandable because you don't sew. So this is a hand needle. It has a point at the bottom and the hole here is at the top. Versus a sewing machine needle, it has this rounded side, the flat side here is on the back, and it has a point, the hole here is at the bottom for your sewing machine. So with the sewing machine needle, the hole is at the bottom. With the hand needle, the hole here is at the top. So I will actually use a needle threader and not even pretend that I can see that well. So that goes through there, and then I can put my thread through here. And then you have to grab that thread and hang on to the end of it and this other side. Hang on to the two pieces and then pull it through, okay? And I like to stagger my thread so that I am sewing with one piece of thread. You can double it and, put the knot at the end of the two, either way. And I know there's lots of tricks out there for making knots. I've tried a few of them. They don't work for me, so whatever works for you. Okay. And I always start, I could cut off some of this, but I won't worry about it because you won't see it anyway. I'll hide it. So I'm staggering it so that what I'm really sewing with is one piece of thread. So say you want to hem your pants or your dress, and this is just for demo purposes only. Say you need to take off 5 inches. Wouldn't start hemming at 5 inches. That's too much fabric for me. I think it's going to show through. It's going to be too bulky. So I would cut some of this excess off. I would cut it down to maybe even 2 inches, 2.5 inches. I am going to just estimate. Okay, so you would cut off that excess. And then you want to turn under your raw edges slightly. And then put yourself some pins there. And then you can go to your ironing board and press all of this down. I'm going to start underneath my seam here and in the inside so that the knot I made is in the inside and you don't see it. Okay, and I'll just tuck that in. You want to make sure you have a coordinating thread. What I like to do is just pick up a few threads from my pant leg and then go into the hem. Okay, so you want to keep going all the way around. You're going to end where you started and then make a knot here at the end as well. And on the outside, it looks like this.